Hello, my dears. I hope that you're having a great time. I'm so excited to be here today, and of course, welcome to the channel. So, I want to talk to you about one thing that sometimes people get confused about. I'm talking about working hard. You might be the person who is gifted in something, you might be the person who is pushing to change your life, you might be the person who is just struggling and don't know the next point in their lives. But I want to tell you the truth, this video is titled for you. Because I was once in a moment that I was very confused and I didn't know where my life was heading. And for the grace of God, I started seeing clear just for the next steps. And I started just working hard. I started learning more. I started focusing. And that's the time that I want to share with you because it's a great story that really changed my life. So it is the moment that I was like after 1 year living on the streets. I was in school, ready for succeeding, but I didn't know the next steps. And because I was really aware that there are things that I don't even know, so I was like, what do I do? I realized I wanted to be a good student, but I didn't have the capacity. I could not sit, I could not understand everything in the classroom. I was really struggling. So this is what I realized. I realized that there was a small steps that I was making, just a small steps. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to push however much I could. So that's when I decided, you know what? I need to work so hard. No matter what happens, it is going to come. So most of us just have a timeline of things to work, but that's not the reality. So for some people, just people are gifted in different ways. Some people it might take them 1 year or 2 years, but for you it might take you 3 years or 5 years, depending on your background. I would sit in a class and don't see like me becoming a good student because I couldn't really understand. But I realized that after some time I will be. I couldn't just see myself giving up. Out of 150 students, most of them got out of school, went back on the streets, and that was not my case. I knew no matter what happened, I would be dying, fighting to become a good person, to become a good student in the class, to be in a position to break the cycle of poverty in my family. I knew it required me some extra effort. That's what is going to happen to you. You will always need some extra effort to add on what you have already. Don't think like because you're trying, that's the end of the trying journey. You might need to try many times before. There is no timeline for when you're going to succeed and when you're going to know you have failed. Most of the people just fail on the journey. They try a little bit, and just move on. Fail. At the age of 19, I'm telling you the truth, I started reading baby books. Not like I couldn't read a bigger book, but I couldn't understand the big book. I couldn't understand the novels. So then for me, I had to make sure that I go from the beginning. Are you willing to just start from the beginning? Because it takes a lot of courage. The moment you have the courage to do something, it will happen, it will come, no matter what happens. But we as the humans, we just fail on the way. We don't get it right away. That's something you need to figure out. If you give up quickly, you need to figure it out. It is going to take you some efforts in terms of time, in terms of resources, but working hard is the key, because no matter what happens, if you work hard and you stay in enough time, you're going to be good. You're going to be at the level you want. It might take you many years, but it is going to happen. So most of us don't just try enough time. We try and we just give it up. But if you're willing and you're ready to try, it's going to work for you. Many people just try for some time and they go. Sorry, guys. Many people try and just to go out, move on, because they don't see like that is what is made for them. But I'm telling you the reality. The moment you understand like there is no timeline for success, you're going to know what to do. You're going to do it exactly just the way it should be done. But the moment you just understand it from other people, because it took them some few years, maybe 2 or 3 years, to do what they are doing, to become what they have become, it's not the same just for you as well. You will get your own timeline. Don't look at people because they are doing something at their age. Don't think that you should be doing that as well. You are totally different. You're different. Don't think like their time of event and success is going to be the same just as you as well. Because look, some of the things you have, there are some people who are dreaming to have them. So don't think like because you have it, everyone has it. The level you are at, that's where you start from. Everyone starts at their own level, from their own baseline. That's why when I was in school and I was 19 years old, I never felt like kids who are very younger than me are getting everything correct. I remember some kids who were 12, 13 years old were just killing it. While I was struggling and yet I was 19 and 20 years old. So that might be happening to you. Because someone younger than you has started a business and it is going well, you might think, you know what, for me, this is not made for you, for me. But I'm telling you the truth, it is made for you. Some people started realizing their vision at 50 years old, 70 years old, and someone sees their vision and they pursue it. I always love the story of the founder of KFC. That guy was a military person. And out of military, in his retirement, he started this beautiful big company, Kentucky Fried Chicken, at his age of 70. But for you, you might be 25, 30 years old, 40, 50, and you're still saying that you are too old to start your big vision. Who told you that it was going to happen at the age of 19? Or at the age of 20, 25, 30? You don't know those people that you see who have made it at the age of 19, 20. You don't know what they were starting with. Some of us are born from families that any light, any success is going to come from us. While some other people, they have already what to start with. So if you didn't have what to start with, don't worry about not being at the right level where you should be at. I finished university and at the age of 28, around 28, 29. I know by the time I was finishing my high school, some people, that is the time they finish their master's degree and their PhD and the, BAs. And for me, that's when I was finishing my high school. I don't think like that is bad at all. That's your own timeline. So my dear friend, everything will work in your time. Never and ever worry about where you are, because that's where you were supposed to be. Other people have their own timelines. Other people have their way of winning. Your way is just what you're doing and how you're doing it. Don't give up because other people are far away from you. Have just moved ahead. You know, the time you have been out struggling, they might be rich in their future and they start struggling. Maybe you don't know. Also, at the same time, the struggle you go through, you don't know that it might be the preparation that is leading to your success. And for you feel like, oh my God, why did you make me go through that struggle? But the struggle you went through might have been the preparation to help you accept the success that is coming to you. That's the power of believing. That's the power of learning. That's the power of understanding. Like, whatever you have, whatever you will become, you're going to become, no matter what happens. This is Amani. Thank you so much.